Inspirit Nutrition, your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. How to use house hacking to increase your stacking. Let's get it poppin'. It's kind of windy out here, but I want to make a video for all my maverick millennials, all my young alchemists out there that are changing their situation mentally, physically, spiritually, health-wise. They're improving their financial health, their mental health, their emotional health, and their spiritual health, as well as their physical health. So, how to use house hacking to increase your stacking of your dinero, your pounds, your dollars, your pesos, your gold, your silver, how to increase the money, the energy, the currency. Basically, what is house hacking? House hacking is when someone, instead of just renting out their home or living in a home, in a single family home, and paying a mortgage, they use their house to make more money. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this as a young maverick, as a young millennial, as a young alchemist. One of the first ways to do it, if you're a single person or if you're a married couple and you're interested in buying your first home. I have some videos on buying your first home as a recent college grad, but one of the things you can do if you're married or if you're single is buying a multifamily property. So the good things about multifamily properties, what's a multifamily? That's a duplex, triplex, or a quadruplex, or even a five family. Is that you can get a residential or single family financing. So that means you can get a duplex, triplex, or quadruplex with the FHA, which is first time homeowners loan. So it could be the same 30-year fixed rate, low interest rates as if you were to buy a regular single family. Okay, doing that, you and your wife, you and your spouse, or by yourself, you're in a duplex situation, quadruplex situation, or a triplex situation where you can have those tenants in the other side of the duplex. You could live up top. They can live on the bottom, or you could have a triplex where you live in one and you rent out the other three, or you rent out the other two, or a quadruplex where you rent out one and you have the other three rented by tenants. They can actually pay your mortgage, and you could actually get a positive cash flow. So now you're house hacking. You're working your day job. You're in school, or you're doing whatever you're doing, and while you're doing that, you have people paying you to live in your triplex, duplex, or quadruplex. That's one way of house hacking. Now, instead of losing money, you're actually making money. The thing is, there's something called the Pareto principle. It's wherein it's stated that 80% of our outcomes come from 20% of our efforts. A lot of people try and save money by cutting back on Starbucks. People try and save money by cutting back on Netflix and sharing the password with people, or they try and cut corners and carpool and do things like that. What is your largest expense? What's the average person's largest expense? It's their living situation. It's their household. So if you cut back on your living situation, you can save immense amounts of money. You can save a lot of money. You can stack. You can start building funds, right? So another way to house hack so that you can stack is to simply get a lease situation, get an apartment, 2-3 bedroom apartment situation where you have a master lease, or you have the control of the lease to the point where you can sublet it out. Sometimes there's subleasing clauses in lease agreements that people sign. So if you're a young maverick, young millennial, you're out here grinding, doing your thing, and you get an apartment, you can get a sublease clause in there, where you can find an apartment that allows you to sublet, and you can rent out 2 of your rooms. So instead of just going in and trying to get a roommate and saying, all right, I need a roommate, and you get roommates or whatever, and you're saving money that way. That's a cool way too to do it, kind of get roommates. But this way is cool because you actually are paying the mortgage or paying the rent, I should say, for the apartment, but instead you have roommates, right? So that's one other way of house hacking so that you can stack. Increase your stacking by house hacking. There's a couple other ways you could do it. I'll throw out a couple other ways. You can get a single family home. If you say there's no duplexes in your area, there's no duplexes that you like, they're all in the hood, they're just hard to finance, whatever, you can get a single family as a young man, or even as a married couple. You can get a single family and you could rent out the extra rooms that you have to where the rooms now are covering your mortgage, right? You have to be careful about doing due diligence, doing background checks, finding people that are legitimate, but these are ways of house hacking so you can stack. 2 more ways and I'll be finished. Another way of doing it, some of my friends are doing this. This way is you have to be a little bit careful about Airbnb. If you have a place in Brooklyn, in Harlem, in Los Angeles, in Seattle, in freaking anywhere, Scottsdale, anywhere in the United States, Miami, Orlando, Atlanta, that international tourists, people that travel, come and visit, you can rent it out on Airbnb. So you get you a 3-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, and you rent out one of the other rooms to Japanese tourists, French tourists, to Scandinavian tourists, to Australian tourists. And you can rent it out by the month. You know how Airbnb does. And, same thing with the sublet clause, or your landlord may not have to know. And now you have money coming in. And your previous liability, which was your largest expense, is now becoming an asset because people are actually paying you. Last but not least, which is probably one of the best ideas dealing with house hacking, is hosting foreign or international students. This one is pretty sweet because a lot of these students are like pre-screened. All you have to do is go find an agency that deals with hosting and bringing in foreign exchange students that are here to learn English, and they will pay you large sums of money, especially if you live in San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, Atlanta, big cities in the United States where a lot of people are coming to. They'll pay you a strong stipend to host these students. If you have a 3-bedroom, a duplex, 4-bedroom, however many, you can have a lot of students, foreign students, and you know that they'll be there for 6 months to a year, or however long this semester is, and you know that the agency is going to pay you on time every month a certain amount, $1,000, $700, $800, however much. And you could do that again if you have a lease in an apartment and you have control of that lease for a 2 or 3 bedroom, however many, or you could do it in one of the housing situations that I said. Your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. You never want to give up. Success is psychological. Never lose hope. There are many aspects to living out here, to be, living like a young alchemist. You want to live in abundance. You want to be able to provide for your family. You want to be able to see the world. You want to figure out different hacks. There's life hacks out here, and house hacking is one of the tightest ones you can deal with. Your brother, your friend, your dietitian. I'm wishing everybody prosperity, abundance, success. Eat healthy, think positive, maintain a positive mental attitude, create value for people, and you can live in abundance. Peace and blessings. Let me know what y'all think about